I cut my hair and my braids aren't working as well. I wanted to do a really quick Women in Translation month. So next month is August, Women in Translation month. I am super excited. I just recently posted like my goals video, and in my goals video I showed kind of my TBR, and in it I mentioned that I typically pick however many days in the month is how many books I add to my TBR. I do not have 31 books to show you right now because I know it's not realistic, and I don't feel like pulling that many books off my shelves because then I have to put them back on my shelves, and that sounds exhausting. So I have picked 10 books for my Women in Translation a month TBR. The goal is obviously always to read more than 10 books, but I will be very, very excited if I manage to read 10 books because that's more books than I usually read. So anyways, some of these are embarrassing that I haven't read yet. I'll start with the first one that's embarrassing that I haven't read yet, which is Flights by Olga Wow. How did I not look up how to pronounce any of these now that I'm starting and thinking about it? Olga Tokarczuk, which everyone knows this author. She's very, very famous now at this point. And I purchased this many moons ago, 2015, probably 2016, maybe not, maybe 2017, whenever this came out, whenever it was long listed for the Booker International, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, this is translated by Jennifer Croft, and it's of course a beautiful Fitzcarraldo edition. I own many Fitzcarraldo books and have read 0 of them, so it would be nice to finally read a book from this publisher, and I do. Although now that I think about it, I think I have read one book that was Brickmakers, right? Was Brickmakers published by Fitzcarraldo in the UK? I'm not sure. It was not published by them here in the US, obviously, because it's a UK publisher. But anyways, I guess this is about Women in Translation, not publishers. I really, really want to read this. This is the one that's like probably the most intimidating to me on this list, though, or in this list. The next one that I have is Variations on the Body by Maria Ospina, translated by Heather Cleary. This is a newer purchase. I bought this earlier this year. I think when Nicola was in town, when we went book shopping, I'm pretty sure. And oh, I've got the translator already, but this is a Coffee House Press book. I would be surprised if any of these books were published by a major publisher, to be honest with you, but we'll see. We're not through the list yet. I don't know anything about this book. I think it might be a short story collection, but either way, I saw that cover with all those scissors. It looks like a short story collection, and I was drawn to it immediately. And the colors, I don't know. I buy books based on their covers. Sue me. don't have any money. Then I have A Girl Returned by Donatella Di Pietrantonio. And this is a Europa edition translated by Anne Goldstein. I knew that. I don't know why I looked. Yeah, so I purchased, I'm pretty sure this is the one that I purchased maybe also when Nicola was in town. And then I got a book by the same author and publisher, then like maybe that month or the month after, from my Literati Insisto book club, which I thought was really funny. And there's another goal that I have, like just in general. I have many authors on my shelves that I own multiple books of, but I've read 0 from. So I'd like to actually read books from the authors on my shelves. The next one, I don't remember how this ended up on my shelves. Selected Poems by Andra Lisorski. And this is a poetry collection, and I don't know if there's a translator per se, or if there's like multiple translators. Wow, it's translated from the Lotchian and German by Ewald Ozers, Hugh McKinley, Isabel Levitin, and W.H. Auden, Lydia Pasternak Slater. So I'm just gonna put that there. I definitely bought this from Powell's. It's Grossman Publishers Cape Editions. I don't know when this was published originally. This doesn't look super new. 71. But I think I purchased this because this author was on a list of some sort. But I don't remember what that list was, and I'm not going to find out right now. So anyways, like to read that. Then I have Alina Bronsky, My Grandmother's Braid. I also own Broken Glass Park by the same author, and again, another Europa edition. And this one is translated by Tim Moore, and it's one of the books that I got from my Literati Insisto subscription. So again, I would also like to just read those books that I get in the mail, but yeah, I'm curious about this. It was kind of hard for me to pick books, to be honest with you. I feel like all of these, well, this one is not a European author, but it was kind of hard for me to, I didn't like really have any, this is a Colombian author, any ideas of what to go for. I just like looked at the spines and picked things. Hurricane Season by Fernanda Melchor, translated by Sophie Hughes. I knew that, didn't I? I feel like that name is very familiar. And this is a New Directions book. Everyone has read this and loved it, and it's embarrassing that I haven't. Wow, there are so many ding-dong words. No pictures here, Adam, okay? So, yes. This one, I think, is at the top of my list of priorities for sure, but aren't all of them? Probably. Then The Twilight Zone by Nona Fernandez, translated by Natasha Wimmer, and this is a Grey Wolf Press book, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Grey Wolf Press. Yes, another one. I think actually both of these I bought at the same time when we were in Seattle recently, within the last 2 years. I'm bad at things. Oh, this one I think I also got when Nicola was here. Wow, this is kind of a boring TBR. Is it boring? I don't know. Yeah, so this is Mona by Paula Oliharak. I don't know. I will look it up when I talk about it later if I remember. I think when you're like showing a lot of books, you kind of forget that you need to look up the translate or how to pronounce these things. This is translated by Adam Morris, and this is Picador. This is a bigger publisher. I just watched someone talk about how this is one of their most disappointing books of 2021, and I just talked about how this is like the most beautiful cover that I've purchased this year. So I'm really interested. I do think that someone putting something on their most disappointing books list does not deter me, because I do think that, you know, I enjoy things sometimes that other people don't. So I am still hopeful that I will really like this, but I'm mostly curious to know if I will or not. Then I have Bright by Duanwad Pimwana, translated by Mui Pupoksakul. All of this is embarrassing. This is a Two Lines Press. Yes, Two Lines Press. I see that the little kitty. You can't really see it, but yeah, Two Lines Press. I don't really know what this is about. It says authentic portrait of a working class community in Thailand. I think when I was originally doing my like small press project like 2 years ago, maybe Nicole read this for Two Lines Press, or Jenny or Doris. Someone read it and then I bought it. So we'll see. This cover does not appeal to me, to be honest with you, but you know, that's okay. And then last but not least is Lady Joker. Grace, we're gonna read this together, right? So this is by Kaoru Takamura, translated by Marie Ida and Allison Markin Powell. I don't remember. I might have bought this for, what's it called? The thing that happens once a year. What? It has this is the bookmark that's inside of it. I've never been to this bookstore. I think I purchased this online in 2020 or 2021 for Indie Bookstore Day, just because obviously I couldn't go anywhere. So I'm pretty sure that's when I purchased this, and I really, really, really want to read it. So fingers crossed. Those are my plans. I believe in myself. I just have to do the Superman pose, you know? I believe in myself. I can do it. I've got my mojo, my reading mojo. Okay, so let me know if you guys have read any of these books. And I was like two seconds away from finishing that video without having to edit this together. My phone ran out of space. Anyways, I think I was saying, let me know if you've read any of these books. Also, let me know if you're reading anything for Women in Translation Month, and by if you're, I mean what you are, because we should all be celebrating Women in Translation. So yes, please tell me in the comments below what you're reading so that I can add it to my too long of a list, my very, very long list of books to read. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.